Whoa. Press shift to gallop and equals to dismount. Summon your mount. Whoa. You can jump. Yeah. So I just want to get to my camp. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, I have to get off, do I? Seems an odd button to press, the equals. I don't know if you can notice this, or I'm just randomly complaining. Right, there we go. Because now we can get our supplies replenished. Inquisition officer. Oh, nothing to report. Okay. So in that case, we're just gonna go to speak with Corporal Bale, who I think is... Actually, I could probably just... can I teleport to him? Oh, no, 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 I want that active. Okay, I can't just teleport there, but I can travel there. Speeding through. And then I'm not going to complain about the frame rate being so low. Just the loading screen's taking forever. Travelling. Whoa! What? No, I just left. No, I want to go there. I want to travel there. What would a Dragon 16 Let's Play be without bugs? Right. You're not gonna teleport me off somewhere, are you? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, whoa, whoa. Probably should have gone forward a bit to do the turn. Can't cut through because we've got the the fort. I'm assuming rather than just giving us the one horse like this. Oh my goodness! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm assuming rather than just giving us the one horse, as he technically did. I'm assuming what actually happened is we were given a number of horses. Corporal Bale's not down here, is he? Huh, he must be. So I'm assuming that Master Dennett gave us 4 horses, basically. 1 for each member. I have a horse now. Are you impressed? Are you impressed? No, I didn't think you would be. I meant to, where even? Ah, you're up that way. Alright, so I want to go. There you go. We want to go up here. You're Corporal Bale. Corporal. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
You're with the Inquisition. Corporal Bale.
Okay.
The Majors and Templars don't seem to care who gets caught in their war. The refugees here are in dire need of help. If the war doesn't kill them, cold or starvation will.
People are cold.
Is there anything we can do to help people deal with the cold?
I asked the Inquisition to send blankets. You'd think I was asking for a wagon of raw lyrium. A recruit named Whittle is trying to make what we can bring in last. If you have any ideas, talk to him across the road.
Any other concerns?
What other problems do these refugees face?
We've got some injuries that go beyond stitches and elf fruit. I know healers are in short supply. But if you can find someone in Redcliffe to help us, it would save a lot of lives.
Right. Tell me of the Templars.
What can you tell me about the Templars?
All the Templars were called to Val Royeaux not long ago. These bastards ignored the order. Now they're killing rebel mages, along with any refugees they think are mage sympathizers. Every Templar I've ever known has wanted to protect the common folk. These men defile their order's good name.
And what about the mages?
What can you tell me about the rebel mages?
The real rebels are up north in Redcliffe, dug in and taking care of their own. The ones out here are just apostates, locked up in the circles all these years, and now they've gone mad with power. The rebels in Redcliffe have washed their hands of them. I wish we could do the same.
Thank you.
Farewell.
And you as well.
Right, my horses just disappeared. Stabilize areas by sealing fade rifts. Expand the reach of the Inquisition by setting up new camps and complete quests to gain power and influence. Way ahead of you. Spend power on scouting operations at the war table to unlock new opportunities. Gaining enough influence increases the rank of your Inquisition and grants you access to unique perks. I was about to complain about something else. Probably the frame rate again, because it did dip for a bit. Let's head back to Haven. I did say I would do this area until we had done that quest. Oh, I know there's things around. Right, thanks. That's really not helpful. Landmarks in the hinterlands. A few more camps around. What are these? In the elements. Supply cache. Strange bedfellow. There's loads of quests around. People are right. Yes, I know. Oh, we can now go up to the Black Emporium to buy stuff. Let's go back to Haven and get our stuff from there. So we'll talk with people and... The hinterlands, my lord Al Tegan. I retired to the hinterlands for peace and quiet. What's the point of having long codex length stuff in the loading screens? No one's ever going to read it. It's absolutely stupid. Cassandra!
Do you need something?
I don't know. I think I've already done that. I think I already read those.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
Right. Cookie. No, I've got the stuff I need. The equipment. I don't really want to go out and buy more stuff. So let us go to Val Royeaux. If necessary, we can. I don't
Master
really...
Harry said we weren't to sell Inquisition blades.
What Harry doesn't know won't hurt him.
buy and sell. So, do I have any... Oh, this is stuff I want to go to sell. So we can sell. I think I'll keep those just in case. I'm of power, that's Varric only, so we'll hold on to it, I think. I'll sell that. I don't know, like, it'd be good to know if people are using this stuff. I'll hold on to it. Because I assume at some point we're going to get more people. And I'm going the wrong way. I don't want to go this way. No one
Been a
over
while
here.
since I built one of these. Prayed to the maker that I'd never have to build another.
I guess the Maker paid you as much attention as he pays everyone else.
Don't talk like that.
Paragon I Dukin.
I lived through the siege of Denardon by the Maker's grace.
Hey.
We're doing the Maker's work in the Inquisition. If we get out of a hard fight alive, we'll thank him kindly for it.
Read. Siege equipment in Thedas. Siege weaponry has been used in Thedas for centuries, with primitive equipment used as far back as the Third Blight. Nevertheless, it occupies a peculiar niche in the tools of warfare due to its requirements. Any army wishing to produce trebuchets or catapults must be funded and organised well enough to procure both the necessary materials and the military experts to construct them. Throughout history, most armies who fulfilled such requirements did not take advantage of the situation. During the Third Blight, for example, artisans and Monstimard constructed catapults to fling flaming debris at the Darkspawn, but the expense of the weapons did not justify the limited damage they caused, and the Darkspawn were ultimately driven back by the Grey Wardens, not siege weaponry. Of course, because it wasn't a siege. Tevinter forces similarly had the resources to construct siege weapons when attacking the Free Marchers, or defending themselves against the exalted marchers of the Black Age. Instead, the Imperium focused primarily upon the power of its magisters, who were less powerful but more flexible than siege equipment and who could more easily fight. As a result, in the battles against the Qunari in the Steel Age, generals found to their chagrin that the Great Oxmen had left them behind. Qunari black powder is, most military experts agree, not magic. It is merely an advanced alchemy that makes their cannons more effective than any trebuchet could ever be. Nevertheless, there remains hope. Okay, oh right, so yeah, so the Qunari is Islam. Nevertheless, there remains hope. Centuries have passed since the last blight, and mages are now safely held in the circles where they harm none. The experts of Ferelden and Orlais may once again turn their great minds to learning. We need no magic, not when the minds of men survive unfettered. With our resources and our commitment to knowledge, we can easily surpass the brutal Qunari on the fields of battle. From Qun, Guerns, and Steel, Military Conflict in a Post-Blight Thedas, written 929, Dragon, shortly before the start of the 5th Blight. Well done, well done. Hop. Equipment. A hunting bow schematic. I can make a bow, which my only archer can't equip, because it's ferric. Ooh, more loot. I'm getting distracted. Summerstone. Dragonling scales. I'm just going to loot everything. Probably should. A new bow, once again. Can't use it.
Have to put the blighted thing up so it can pivot.
There's a thing here.
No telling which direction
Read.
it'll be coming from.
More things to read. Construction orders. As you know from the terrible accidents of last week, many passages through the mountain are unstable and liable to collapse at any moment. I do not wish us to lose more brothers and sisters in the search for lost cultist treasure. We must seal all entrances into the mountain. The Templars have done a careful sweep of the caves. Everything of worth was collected. What remains of the disciples of Andraste will be forgotten, buried in the earth. Once it is done, let us have no more talk of them. This is a new haven, restored to life by the true chantry, and the most holy Justinian V, Mother Florentine.
Yes. More soldiers in a town that was never meant to be a fortress.
Can we sneak this way up to... No, that's the way they've closed off, isn't it? I was wondering if I could get to the alchemist, but I should have gone up a little bit further. Let's head to Val Royeaux. Let's get this bit sorted. All the politics and diplomacy and whatnot.
We'll need some of your cloth for bandages.
Mr. Varric, anything new?
Something?
Tell me about Red Lyrium.
I want to know more about Red Lyrium. I'll tell you what I can.
Alright.
I think that's enough on Red Lyrium.
Yeah, not really my favorite subject.
No. Okay. Actually, there's nothing new. Maybe once we've done stuff in Val Royeaux.
So we're heretics, just like that. Should we surrender?
Yeah, I want to be careful of doing too much, but at the same time, I don't want to kind of rush through the side stuff. So it's kind of a careful balance that I need to try and walk. Ole to Val Royeaux. Ooh, a new thing. Loads of new things. For some reason.
Have you had any trouble with them?
Not at all. I will inform you if that changes.
Bog Unicorn. Received an offer of assistance. I'm unnerved but not opposed. It is not the first strange promise we have received, and likely will not be the last. An elegantly written note follows. The Inquisition has need, and we would provide. We have in our possession a mount of noble spirit, fallen in battle against rage, returned to life by the boundless urge to run and serve a worthy cause and noble master. Prove what your followers already believe, that your reach is beyond this realm, and that even the forces of the Fade are your ally, that death is no barrier to victory, the collective. Right. And there were a few over here. Yeah, back. Toilet. So we've got investigate the Shards of Flames of the Inquisition Charter, or the Red Heart. Such is the reach of the threat that the Inquisition received offers from all corners of Thedas. From a distant clan of Dalish came a surprise. A letter in a flowing script. Perhaps you are not as we, and do not share what we believe, but this threat is common to us all. For the wounded sky belongs to everyone. If nothing else, we would have you sure of foot in your journey toward victory. Mas enasalin lasarevas evanora. We will send Did I have? Yeah, did I use Liliana? No, I used Severin in the Dalish. So I sent Josephine, and I assume that's a new horse. We will address the chantry in Val Royeaux. The remaining chantry clerics have declared the Inquisition heretical. Attempts to gather allies against the breach have been rebuffed, and at this moment we could not step foot into the capital without being attacked by a mob or arrested. We must convince the chantry to permit us entry into the city, so we can show them the Herald of Andraste is not the monster they believe. We are level 4, so we're within this range, so let us go.
Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion.
And we should ignore the danger to the Herald.
Let's ask him.
I'm not worried. This may not actually help. No, I'm not worried. I mean, you know, I've got you guys. You'll keep me alive. One hopes.
What can they do? It's just talk.
Don't underestimate the power of their words. An angry mob will do you in just as quickly as a blade.
I will go with him. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now, we can't approach anyone for help with the breach. Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will see this through.
Of course, this is quite different to Origins. You know, you get the treaty, and you get the treaties, and you're going after them, trying to get those. But here, of course, they're quite different, and that is quite clearly a reference to the Keys of St. Peter. Well, I say that. I'm fairly sure that's the case. The remaining chantry clerics have declared the Inquisition heretical. Blah 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 blah. It's what we've just said. Yes, confirm. I assume that green rifty thing is saying, this is the important thing to do next. Claim an area's landmarks to make the Inquisition more knowledgeable of the local area. The Codex stores lore, tutorials, and information on your foes. Be careful when exploring new regions, as enemies may be more difficult. I.e., you're going to Val Royeaux, you will die. I see we smartened up for this.
The city still mourns.
Just a guess, Seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
Your skills of observation never fail to impress me, Varric.
My Lord Herald.
You're one of Leliana's people. What have you found?
The Chantry Mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition. They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Only one thing to do, then.
Okay. Don't draw swords unless the Templars do.